hello. Um, Money is power, and let me give you that power. More or less dun umiikot lahat ng projects ko. At lahat ng plans ko for finance cluster. Money is power, and let me give you that power. Indeed, money is power. But the question is, how will you wield that power? How will you use that money? Well, my answer would be an effective and efficient cash management. But before we can do that, we must first ask the question, how will we get that money? We need that money so that we can use that money. So from there are only two sources for money: sponsorship and fundraisers. For fundraisers, I'm not planning of a one-time, big-time fundraiser that could earn 10,000. I'm planning of small fundraising projects that could earn 1,000 or less. But if they are many, we could achieve a lot of money for that. And from there, it would be easier to implement if each of these fundraisers will be included in each of the projects of MISA. In doing so, the project will be more or less self-sufficient when it comes to operational and petty cash expenses. And furthermore, it will not only be an additional funding for the project, but an additional funding for MISA as well. Of course, we wouldn't want that power to go to waste. So the answer to that is we need skills training for the finance officers. They will be trained how to run a fundraiser, how to handle the budget, and how to coordinate with OSA. And lastly, to address sponsorship, I would need to revise the CIP and specifically put there that the finance officer should work closely and collaborate closely with the CROs of the external clusters. And there, money is power, and let me give you that power. Thank you.
Fishbowl question.
Ano to? 9 or 6? 9.
Pili ka. 6 or 9?
Anong mas madali?
Pili ka. Just choose one.
9 na lang.
Okay, so what is your most significant achievement in MISA this year, and how can you parlay that into the position you're running for?
Siguro the most significant thing I've done is that most of the project teams that I have managed really didn't pay their expenses out of their own pockets. Parang we were able to utilize the petty cash vouchers offered by OSA, and from there we were more or less, we didn't really need reimbursements, or we needed less reimbursements.
What project was it?
GA and ITC.
Alright, nakalagay dito, you are planning to implement fundraising activities.
Yes, sir.
Yung mga madadali,
Yes, sir.
saka maliit ang kita,
Yes, sir.
per project, etc. Diba? So this is a concept. I guess what I just want from you is a very explicit example. Magkwento ka. Ano mangyayari? Ano yung project? Ano yung easy to implement?
Okay. For example, GA. Pag nag-implement tayo ng GA, di ba, usually may freebies and all that. Siguro we can earn from that by selling ballers or pins, maybe event shirts, tulad nung kanina. Okay.
bring up na rin to yesterday dun sa debate. Are you in favor of combining the functions of the finance and marketing head? Since sinabi niyo na rin kanina na kailangan mas mag-collaborate sila more closely. So, why not just merge them into one position? Ano sa tingin mo yung benefits and disadvantages kung if ever man i-merge yung dalawang position na yun?
Actually, nung mga nagsisimula pala ako mag-finance, parang gusto ko rin silang pagsamahin. Pero parang na-realize ko na wala ako sa posisyon ni Gambi at ni Pau. Tapos nung nakita ko na mabigat yung trabaho ng externals at mabigat yung trabaho ng finance VP, naisip ko na okay siya na pagsamahin in a sense na may times na walang ginagawa ang finance, na may ginagawa ang externals, at may ginagawa ang externals na walang ginagawa ang finance. Pero parang logic-wise, gusto mong i-encapsulate yung trabaho for externals at i-encapsulate yung trabaho sa finance. Kaya, from my platform, makikita mo na closely collaborate na lang, not join the two clusters.
Since birthday ko, yung magtatanong, ano lang, critique Saudi's platform. May copy ako. Baka sure. Sino sa mong heartless?
Okay.
Mas ako sumagot wala.
May critique na ako.
Yung parang ouch na.
Coming from my platform, kasi nakita ko dito, mayroon siyang gadget sales. Kasi ako, wala akong plan mag-gadget sales. So, nakita ko na isang malaking hassle yung gadget sale, for one. Tapos, nakita ko rin na hindi ganun siya bebenta for LS community. At parang maliit lang yung, alam mo yun, ang laki nung project, pero ang liit nung return of investment eh.
What's your say regarding senior finance officers pool or something? Kasi kayo medyo wala namang ganun.
Actually, senior finance officers pool, di ba plan niya mag-build ng senior finance officers pool na magko-coordinate per cluster? Ang masasabi ko lang dun is, ang ganda nung na may nagko-coordinate per cluster, pero kasi pag nagkaganon, parang underutilized ng senior finance officer kasi may times na, kunyari may project ang parang internals, underutilized in a sense na, kunyari ang internals, GA, recruitment week, parang first sem project lahat sila, tapos pagdating ng second sem, wala na. So parang overwork siya on first sem, underwork siya ng second sem. Same with externals na parang may possibility na ma-overwork siya in the middle of the year, tapos yung dalawang gitna, sobrang wala siyang ginagawa.
If, for example, you're elected IVP and let's say the whole bank account contains 100,000 pesos, how much of it do you think should be saved for the following year to assure that the following batch will not be some money?
Okay. Well, first of all, ang talagang plano ko dun sa funds is 20% goes to the emergency fund. Parang yung 80% ma-allocate ang lahat yun for the projects, tapos yung 20% for emergency fund. In case na may humingi ng increase or parang magkaroon ng deficit for each project. Tapos, from there, yung mapupunta for the next year, kasi may fundraisers pa na mangyari, small fundraisers. So, hindi ko pa talaga masasabi gaano kalaki ang mabibigay ko for next year. Pero ang masasabi ko, kung hindi magagalaw ang emergency fund na yun, more or less 20% ng funds this year ang mapupunta for next year.
Okay, ayan. So, you say money is power, but sabi nga ni Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. So, for me, money is responsibility rin as well. So, ito, in concrete